Yeah, YouTube! You know what time it is, man. You read the title. The time I bagged 4 TREESHES in one school year. 4! Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I can't say their names because that's gonna be mad federal, but um I grew up in a small neighborhood. I lived in a big city, but my area was like very closed in, right? It's like you go out, you know who's on your left, you know who's on your right, you know who lives all the way down the street, you know who lives in the town. Like, yeah, it was like a very well-rounded area. So, I graduated out of the 8th grade in Canada. There's no such thing as middle school. We just do all the grades, and then you leave, like from grade 6 to grade 8. It's still elementary. So you leave grade 8 and you go to high school. So boom, this story takes place in the 10th grade. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the first one. Just because of like information purposes, I can't really say their name. So we're gonna make the first girl, her name is gonna be uh Hannah. Now let's just say that her name is Hannah. So boom, I remember I had English, and like we were talking about it in the 8th grade. We were like, bro, we gotta get hoes, bro. I was the only guy in the friend group with no hoes, 0. So I'm like, dang, I want something. I want it. I want to fuck. So I remember I used to like talk to every girl possible. Like I was down bad. Oh my gosh, I was bad. I was down bad. I used to, any girl who walked that hallway, you best believe if you made eye contact with me, I'm on you. I'm on your body. So I remember we had English, and Hannah was in my class, and there was just straight guys in my class. Straight a meat vest. No women except for Veronica. Or not Veronica, sorry, except for Hannah. Who's Veronica? Sorry, except for Hannah. So in terms of her character build, she was like a snow bunny, a blonde, like I'm gonna say like 5'4" snow bunny, right? I've never been with a white girl, like in a relationship other than this one. So we were talking, boom, boom, boom. We were just talking about some random stuff, right? And I forget what on the lines we're talking about, but we got to the question where I asked her, I was like, "Do you have a man? Like, are you talking to anyone?" She was like, it's complicated. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like what? Like, huh? It's either you are or you're not. So I'm talking to her again. I'm trying to figure out who this guy is. She still doesn't want to tell me, right? So I'm like, all right, boom, bet. Let's just keep talking. Bear in mind, it took me almost 3 months just to get this one girl. At that point, I should have realized, what am I doing with my life? Never again. Never again. So first month goes by, like what she would do is, because she was scared that her boyfriend would like catch us. So what she would do is, so we went to this school in Brampton. It's one of the most notorious schools in our area for just crime. Okay, like crime and just like wasties. So you go there's like, you go in our class was outside. It was a portable, so you go through the portable doors, and then you go through here, and then there's stairs. So we went up the stairs and we went down. Her locker's in like a main junction where there's a bunch of like traffic. So every day after that, I would walk her to her locker, and we would always hug. We would hug. She would never kiss me. I would lean in for a kiss. She does this. She would just move her neck away. I'm like, dang. I'm getting friend-zoned each time. But then I would like text her about it and like tell her in person. I'm like I'm trying to take it further with you. Like, what's going on? Like, are you with this your old boyfriend, or are you gonna be with me? She's like, I don't know. Like, I'm planning on breaking up with him. And I'm like, me. I was at El Man's. Not to this day, I know who the boyfriend is, and I'm on cool terms with the boyfriend. But back then, I didn't know. I was like, screw that guy, bun him. I want you. So we were talking, and she's like, oh nah, I can't do this. Like, I still like him a little bit, but I'm planning on breaking up with him and hanging with you. So I'm like, all right, cool. Next month goes by. I don't remember that much. So we were on the 3rd month, and she's like, oh, I'm breaking up with him, right? So I'm like, all right, I do some investigation. During that other month, I did an investigation. I would ask everyone. I'm like, yo, who is Hannah dating? Who is she dating? They would be like, oh, she's dating this, oh, she's dating that. And I'm like, is this girl a world-renowned thought? Who am I talking to right now? And then my friend, I won't say his full name, we'll call him Carmelo. My friend Carmelo, that's a guy. He tells me, yo, E-man fam, yo, she's dating Brian right now. I'm like, oh, who's Brian? Brian, I'll crush him. I will literally pound him into dust. So I'm like, bet, it doesn't worry. And then I remember there, if you know my school, there across the street of the high school, there is a like a place to get food. You like there's like a Jamaican place where you get food, right? So we go there, and I walk in with Carmelo, and we're just talking about what we're gonna order, right? Some ginormous lumberjack, ginger walks in the restaurant talking about some, yo, does anyone here know an E-man? Bear in mind, at that time in grade 10, I'm about 5'8", 5'8". Walks in talking about, he is 7 foot on a good day. He's talking about, yo, does anyone here know an E-man, bro? Yo, who's this E-man guy? I'm like, what's good? And this is why I don't talk to Carmelo no more. L-Mans. He said, yo, E-Man, is that the guy? Is that the guy whose girlfriend you're talking to? I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why? Bro turns his head. Yo, you E-Man? Me, I'm like, yeah, I'm E-Man. What's good? The guy talks to me. Bear in mind, he's a ginger white man. He's saying, yo, you talking to my girl, right? I'm like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna lie? No. I said, yeah, she's talking. Yeah, I'm talking with her. Yeah, what's up? He's like, yo, you better not talk to her again. Bro does this to my, like, he pushes my chest. He's like, yo, you better not talk to my girl again. I'm there like, I fall back like, I'm like, no way, I just got sunned in front of everyone in this restaurant. But the thing is, I can't fend for myself. I'm 5'8". He's 7 foot on a good day. So I'm like, dang, I really just got sunned right now. Everyone's laughing at me. People are pointing their fingers. Bro walks off like he just did something. Bro, if I was your height, I would crush you. Bro walked off like he did something. I'm standing there like, dang, bro. I still ordered my food and left. So 3 days go by. I see Hannah again. She was away. And I see her again in classroom. I'm like, yo, like, are you dating Brian? And she's like, oh, no way you found out. I'm like, yeah, I found out the worst way possible. She's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna break up with him. Don't worry. And we were just talking. And I remember that week she left. Girl lives in like where she live now? Lives in New Brunswick. She lives in BC. Like, I'm there like, so I dated a girl for like 2 months, and then she leaves me right before she breaks up with her boyfriend. So not only do I take it out, but the boyfriend takes it out. I'm like, okay, whatever. Girl number 2. This girl, the thing is, this girl was bad. Imagine a Blasian. She was, oh my gosh, she was like, oh my gosh, this girl was bad. Baddest Blasian I've ever seen in my school, hands down. This may sound like meat suck, but she was bad. And in my mind, I was like, nah, I can't pull her. Back then, like, because in high school, there's like a criteria list for women. It was weird. It's still like this to this day. If you're a guy who's gang affiliated or is hard, you pull females. It made no sense. I'm a good suburban guy. I don't do no drugs or shoot toolies. I'm fine. I praise the Lord. That's all I do. Ladies talking about, oh, you're not hood enough. Kick the curb. You dance on poles for a living. We don't compare. So fast forward. I see the Asian girl walk by. I tell my friend, I'm like, yo, like she's bad. Like, I want her. My friend was another Asian. We'll call him Ray. He's an Asian, and he's like, man, I'm be honest. Things that I've heard, me personally, I would never date her, but hey, bro, if you want her, go get her. So I'm kind of like hesitant now. I'm like, what have you heard about her? Like, what do I need to watch out for her? She, he's telling me like she gets really interested in relationships, but she's not loyal at all. She be doing some freaky stuff with some next mans. I'm just letting you know. So I'm thinking, I have no awareness. I just hear she's a freak, and that was all I heard. I kid you not. I heard she's freak. I'm like, I can get some too. So we're just there. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna go talk to her. Like a month goes by. I didn't talk to her. I didn't. A month went by. Whole month. We're in
What?
we're in like December, January, around there. Right? I did not talk to her once. So I remember there's at my school, in front of the school, there's a food place. On the right hand of the school, on the front of the school, there's a food place. On the right hand of the school, there's like another food place, like where the gas station, there's another food place. All right. So me and my boy Nigel, we're walking. That's not his name. I just can't say the names because that's way too federal. So I'm walking with my boy Nigel, and like we buy pizza, and we were just chilling, right? And I see her, and I look at her, like I'm like when I tell you I wanted her, bro. It's like a lion looking at a zebra. I want her. I want it. So I'm looking at her. She looks at me. We hold eye contact for like a good 4 seconds, and then I turn away. And I just keep talking with my friend, right? I'm gonna be honest. It felt like I was in slow motion. Like I was just walking, and I was like some stupid stuff like that. It felt like that, but it wasn't like that. So we walk by and we go to the gas station. My friend's like, hold up, I forgot like my wallet, or I forgot something. I gotta go back. So I'm like, oh, all right, bet. Say no more. I keep going. I keep on walking, and I keep on walking, and I go back to school. And bear in mind, this girl, according to my friend, is a world-renowned tree. She is not loyal. She likes hood mans, especially dark skins. What am I? A flipping dark skin. So I'm walking around in the school just talking to my boys, and my friend Nigel walks back in the school. He's like, yo, E-man. I'm like, yo, what's good, gang? He's like, you know that girl you said that you want? I'm like, yeah, what about her? He's like, bro, she just told me she wants to hook up with you, my guy. I'm like, huh? Like, bear in mind, I didn't get no hoes in grade 10. So I'm standing there like actually she wants to like hook up with me? Like bear in mind, I've only got a kiss like from previous girls. But when I got introduced to her, it was some crazy stuff. So she was like, so my friend Nigel was telling me that she's done some crazy stuff. Not only did my friend Ray tell me that she's done some crazy stuff, my friend Nigel was like, relax. Apparently there's allegations she eats feces. I don't know from where, but I heard she eats feces. So he tells me she wants to hook up with you. And I'm like, okay, bet, I'll take that. If you're not taking that, you're kind of gay. So I take the offer, and I'm talking. I ended up messaging her on Instagram. I mean, I'm not gonna put up DMs here. That's way too federal. But back then I had probably the worst game you could probably imagine. So I'm just talking to her like, yo, what's your favorite artist? And stuff like that. Sending like large paragraphs of like 50 emojis. Who does that? So she somehow doesn't decide to block me and says, oh, yo, whenever you see me in the hallway, don't be shy, say hi or talk to me. So I'm like, all right, bet. We're walking around, and she does this weird game. I'm telling you, she's a world-renowned Treesh. She literally plays rock, paper, scissors, and she loses on purpose so she can kiss the guys. I'm like, what? And I only figured this out after it was my turn. So I'm standing there with my bro. There's a lot of people in the story. We'll call him Eugene. I'm chilling with my bro Eugene, some semi-tall, light-skinned guy with glasses. We're walking in the hallway talking about some random stuff. Girl pulls up with her posse, says, Eugene, you want to play rock, paper, scissors? I'm standing there with Eugene. I'm like, yo, gang, that's my girl, bro. Even though I don't really claim her, but like we're talking. I tell Eugene that's my girl. And he's like, oh, okay, bet. I'm gonna meet you at class, because me and Eugene had the same class. So I dip. Bear in mind, I didn't know what the heck she was doing. I just heard rock, paper, scissors, and I was like, yo, I gotta get back to class. I leave. I go back to class. That same day, it was the end of the day of school. I'm walking. I'm walking with my friends. I got my backpack. I'm holding it like this, like a little preschooler. I'm just walking. The girl calls me. And bear in mind, when you're leaving school, and the front main lobby of the school is jam-packed with people. Everyone's there. Everyone is in there. So I'm walking, I'm chilling with my little group of people, and we're just talking about like soccer, basketball, I forget what we were talking about. She calls me over with her posse. Her posse's underneath the staircase. We go to I walk there. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up? I don't know if I gave her a name. We're just gonna call her Blasian. What's up, Blasian? Like, you know, you've been talking for a while. Like, I want to get to know you better. Her whole posse chuckling. I'm looking at them like, what's funny? Like, no one's laughing here. I'm being dead serious. She looks at me and is like, yo, you want to play rock, paper, scissors? I'm like, rock, paper, scissors. Am I 5? Sure, why not? I play rock, paper, scissors. And she loses, right? So I'm standing here. She said, if I win, then she said, if I win, I get a prize. If I lose, then she just like leaves or something. So obviously she loses on purpose. I beat her. And I'm standing here like, what's going on? So bear in mind, I'm turning away to walk to leave because I'm like, bro, like she's not giving me anything. Like maybe she's doing it just to like make fun of me or some stupid stuff like that, right? She grabs my face like this and mouth kisses me, tongue and everything, tongue in my mouth and everything. We're out there for like 7 seconds holding it, and I'm like, I'm telling you, I saw my life flash before my eyes. That was my first kiss. I think that was my first kiss in terms of the timeline with the first girl and this one. The Blasian happened first. And I'm there like, dang, I just went to heaven and back. And she smiles at me and looks at me and then leaves. I'm telling all my friends like, yo, I'm him. I felt nice. I'm like, yo, I did it, bro. I'm him. I just acted like I just lost my virginity. I'm like, dang, I'm him. We start texting. The girl calls me a good kisser. I'm like, okay. My friend calls me over, says, yo, gang, yo, E-man. Bear in mind, this is peak of my happiness. I'm like, yo, what happened? He says, this girl eats feces. I'm like, what? Bro, you're lying, bro. You're just saying this so you can just make me feel weird. Bro has a Snapchat video. So I'm there like, what did I just do? I have poo on my mouth. I just kissed a girl who eats poo. And I kissed her. 7 seconds, held it with eye contact and everything. I'm like, wow. I'm a dirty I was horny. I wanted it. Right there and then I blocked her and I have not talked to her since. That is Treesh 2. This video is very long, about like 18 minutes already. We'll get onto it in another video. If you enjoyed, smash the like button for part 2. If this video, because I said there was 4 girls, if this video gets 18 likes, if this video gets 18 likes, I will drop part 2. And I guarantee you, part 2 tops this video by a long shot. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy E-Man Exclusive. I'm signing out. Peace.